boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's five-time best-selling author Mickey D. I host The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. My friends, as you know, The Scoop is for your education, your entertainment, and your information only. Not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. My friends, I'm a researcher. I'm an author. I put this thing together for you so one day you will be able to go to your local library, go to your local bookstore, go to Amazon.com, and you can make a little purchase. Or you can help us out, my friends, by always going to PayPal.com. I want to thank all my private students. You should have received a newsletter, my friends, this week. I want you to concentrate on some of those stocks, some of those comments from the CEOs, my friends. As you know, we like to share that information with you from time to time. Take a look at those stocks and just reevaluate your account, my friends. Take a look at those two stocks we were talking about, one of which we're going to talk about right now in the Bitcoin crypto area, my friends. Also, just time for general review, especially since what's going on with legislation in cannabis, and we're not getting any. We're looking for it, though, my friends. We're looking for it, and it's going to be coming sooner, we hope, rather than later. It may come in America before it comes in Mexico. Who'd have thought that? We'll see how that goes, my friends. But I want to talk to you about the importance kind of having an OG in your corner. You know, my friends, I ain't talking about Ice Cube. I ain't talking about Tupac or Eazy-E or Dr. Dre or Snoop Dogg or anybody like that, my friends. I'm talking about those original old school guys that have been around the block a little bit, that have know kind of what's going on. I'm talking about guys that like taught me how to read charts, you know, in class and stuff. I'm talking about guys like John Bollinger, you know, the inventor of the Bollinger Bands. You know, you're going to listen to this guy. You know, your Casey's and your Dines and these old schoolers have been around for a while. It's important to have one of them kind of in your corner a little bit. And I can tell you a quick story. As a young Turk out there, young real estate agent, sorry about that, young real estate agent in Los Angeles, right? I had the opportunity of meeting a lot of people and doing some deals. I tried to put some big deals together myself. But at the time, met a guy who was a good guy. You guys may know him, Reginald Lewis. He was, it's him and Michael Milken, Drexel, Burnham and Lambert. You guys remember that company out there? I lived off Pico and Fairfax, Mid-City area there in Los Angeles. Anybody knows Los Angeles area? Just adjacent to the Beverly Hills area and, Wilshire Boulevard and all that stuff. We're all high profile. Well, bottom line is Reggie was trying to do a deal, right? And a big deal. Beatrice Foods. Remember that deal? It was the largest deal at that time. And but he needed help. You know, you can't do these big deals by yourself, which I found out. I was trying to do big real estate deals that involved states and different jurisdictions and everything like that, right? It was very, very difficult to get them closed. You can get in the deal, you know, because they'll trust you to get in the deal, but closing it is another thing. Well, Reggie needed an OG. And at the time, Michael Milken wasn't an OG. Michael Milken was doing his thing. They called him a junk bond king and all that other stuff. He did his time. Retribution. He's done what he had to do, and the guy's come out smiling on the other side. And he's doing a lot of community work right now, doing a lot of good in the community. But he's always done that. And I say that because Reggie, there's only a few brothers on Wall Street that were making big deals at that time. He was one of them. And Reggie needed $1 billion, not 500,000, not 5 million. Not 500 million. He needed $1 billion to complete this deal, right? So he had assurances from Michael Milken, from Drexel and Mike. Mike was a good guy then. Mike stepped in. Who do you know that will lend you that will make sure that you can get a deal done that involved? This is when Wall Street used to work together. Guys in Wall Street and guys in the real estate industry used to work together and stuff. And you know, now they still work together, but it's a lot different. The atmosphere, let's say, the environment is a lot different than it was back then. But Reggie made sure, Michael made sure that Reggie had assurances and guaranteed what have you for $1 billion. And he was able to do the deal. And of course, their friendship went on forever until He died. But you got an OG. That's what I say. Guys, we have an OG on our team. And I did the video a little while back. I was telling you guys about these OGs. I was telling you guys about, remember George Glacier? I was telling you about Big George over at Western Uranium and Vanadium. George is doing an outstanding job there. Remember, now he's the founder and CEO of Uranium Fuels. So he knows the ins and outs of what's going on. So at Baby Knockout, 30 cents, 25 cents or so, when we piled into that one, at 10 cents, guys, we also piled into Frank Holmes and Hive Blockchain. I told you, I knew Frank years ago. These guys, this is not my second rodeo, guys. This is my third uranium bull market. And there's nothing like the internets. There'll be nothing like the internets. They can't compare the dot-coms to any other era, my friends. That was just a wild time. That was crazy. But this, Frank Holmes, back in the day, you know, Frank Holmes is a great mining guy. Now, this is just Bitcoin mining now and Ethereum mining and all that. That's what's going on today. Now, when we singled out Hive Blockchain Technologies at under 10 cents, let me tell you what this is Paul's Picks 2020, right? Paul's Picks 2020, a year or so ago. This is Reese post there, February 19th. Check this out, guys. You guys should definitely check out my weed crypto guy. Had me buying Hive at 9 cents, Empower at 4 cents, and then goes on to this. But I want you to hear the Hive at 9 cents. You know, a lot of guys were in there buying Hive. I'm not the only one, guys. There was a lot of guys in there buying Hive. I give credit to all these guys. I love Paul's Picks. He's cool. He's dynamic. He's one of the up-and-comers in this business. I love him. Young guy, do your thing, Paul. We love you. We send people your way all the time. But anyway, those OGs, guys, in your corner, on board, on your team, those are guys that you really want. Just like Reggie back in the day with Michael Milken, you know, you want some guys on your team that can make things happen. You know, like the big Beatrice, you make it happen. Like Frank Hive, you want to retire. You know, you got, now that we've gone Hive on Friday, Hive traded is up 25%, $3.75 USD over its 50-day moving average, crashed through its 50-day. So let's see if it can maintain, get a couple days here of going up. Institutions are involved right now. Frank is doing his thing. He's doing what he can do. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe. We'd love to have you on board here. Thumbs up. Let me know you're out there. If you're involved with Hive, if you're on this Hive run with us, give me a thumbs up, my friends. But Frank is a CEO of other companies, right? Now, he's got all types of investors. He's got institutional investors. You guys heard what Goldman Sachs CEO said, right, about Bitcoin. You read about it and stuff. But anyway, corporate America is starting to fall in love with Bitcoin. Now, I don't know if that's good or bad, but let's just say they put money into things that they like. They're starting to fall in love with uranium also. Sorry about that. Some news, getting the draft information and all that other stuff. You guys know I'm a season ticket holder for a certain team, so I got to keep in. Never mind. But anyway, Harmel, you're the only one across the pond. He gets that one. But my friends, I have always led you to those teams and those companies that had, you know, the OGs out there, the old schoolers that really know what they're talking about. They can get out of trouble when they get in trouble, and that's what I really like about them. Just like the team we were original investors in right here, Planet 13, guys. That team right there, I promised that team I'll be over there when it gets $10 USD. That'll be our next trip over to Planet 13. We got to plan that because those guys are what, $7, $8 now? They're coming up. So we're original investors, like I said, in there. We got in there super early. The guys took me on a walkthrough before the place even opened, and you can look at those videos of Planet 13 playlist, guys. That was great timing on their part, and it was great timing on our part. I would say this scoop here. Can we every now and then, can we pick them a little bit, guys? Whether it's Canada, the U.S., or now we're in the Mexico cannabis trade, we're in early. My friends, there is some stability there, Mexico cannabis trade. So now at least we know what's going to happen. There's no uncertainty. Nothing's going to happen. So the stocks can work. Management can work as if nothing's going to happen. And you see what's happened. Chiron has really hit the ground running. Pharmacilo has hit the ground running, and Blueberry Medical has kind of hit the ground running. So they're doing what they have to do down in Latin America, right now. So Mexico is out of the question right now, but they hope to do a lot of business in Mexico this year. So we'll see how that goes, guys. Love you guys. God bless you. Take care of yourself. Once again, shout out to you, Paul. You're a father, you're a YouTuber, you're a freelancer, you're a coach, man. Do your thing, brother. Do your thing. And then we're glad all you guys got in at early, just like we did. And we were able to lead a lot of those people to Hive blockchain early in the game. Have an OG on board your team, my friends, and you will get that institutional backing in the long run, and you will definitely be on top of things. Gonna leave some links for you guys to the books. Also, if you want some gear, some baby knockout gear, you can go to the Scoop store and get some of that. Just stroll down, guys, and you'll see some t-shirts, sweaters, what have you. And she, just like Angela, she pimped out her whole family, baby knockout gear. I think she's on top of it too. She's got Hive blockchain and several others early in the game, guys. Be selective. Have a plan to exit any of these stocks, my friends. Not stock advice. Like I said, I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. But you guys know that there's some big things happening right now. The uranium trade is basically a no-brainer. It's turned into a no-brainer, guys. Supply is going down. Demand is going up. Japan is starting to restart their reactors. It's game on in uranium. It's not a question, my friends, of if, it's when. And it just may be here in the next several months. You never know. You just want to be on board that train when it leaves. And how to invest in uranium now is out there right now, my friends. Not only does it have the top stocks you should pick right now, but it has stocks leading up to that. Now, there's a concerted effort now against uranium. Realize that, guys. There are people out there that do not like you and they do not like me because we're involved with something like cannabis or something like uranium. We're involved with that. If you're involved with uranium and cannabis, those are areas that some people out in the general public do not like, and they're going to be on a conservative. The book has the book is no good, and we have to combat that by saying, hey, these stock picks are great, man. Look at it. I made money. That's the only way. Do you listen to me? You make money. That's what do you think? Is it my good looks or something? Or, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's your wallets, your pocketbooks, your purses. That's what's up. That's what's up. And there's going to, like I said, there are people that do not want nuke, not in my backyard. I don't care. I don't care if Biden can, if we can reach our goals in 4 years using nuclear power. I don't care. I don't want it anywhere around me. There are other people out there saying, I don't care if cannabis can heal cancer. I don't care. I don't want anything to do with it. This is who we're dealing with, guys. So that's what we have to overcome and combat. Do me a favor, guys. If you have an opportunity, a book review or something, say, hey, let's do our thing, because they're doing it. They're saying, hey, don't go this route. Don't do this. Don't do that. So we have to combat it. With that said, take care. Have a great, great rest of the day with you and your family. Have a great weekend. Love you. God bless you.